It's 5:30 in the morning. I got up early to go do a shoot for myself, personal shoot, something I've been wanting to do for a while. But right now I need coffee, so we're gonna head over, get some coffee, get to the place, and then we'll continue this video. So you can't really see me, but alright, we're here. It's hella foggy out. Wasn't accounting for fog in the morning, but yeah, you can barely see me. I'm just gonna take my hat off. That way you can actually see my face. But we're here at Harbor Island. I got up early because I wanted to come down here and get a time-lapse video of the sunrise. But looking at the weather, it's pretty foggy out, so it's kind of iffy. I might be able to snag something out of this. I'm still gonna try. That's what this video is about, actually, is just going out there and doing something and getting it done. I'm gonna try and get myself set up real quick, enjoy my coffee right here, and get things going, so hopefully we get some cool stuff out of it. It's still pretty foggy out. Basically it's not focusing on me, so yeah, it's still pretty foggy out. I'm still letting my camera run just because why not? We're still gonna play this video or time lapse later so you can see what it looks like, and then I'm gonna clean up after this is done and then head home, and then we'll start talking about motivational stuff to get you going, all that good stuff. There was some guy chilling over in the corner. I guess he's getting his car towed. Something happened. Hope he's okay. So the time-lapse was a fail. Major fail. It's still really foggy out, but I still wanted to do it anyways because, you know, I've been telling myself, hey, you should go out there, get that time-lapse done. It doesn't take too long. It takes maybe like an hour to be out here just to do it, and then get home, edit it out, and you have a cool video. But that did not happen today, so unfortunately I'm just gonna take the L. I did get a couple pictures while it was running on this camera right here, so hopefully I can fix those ones. If not, then I have to figure something out. But so some field notes that I decided to do. So let's see. So this whole video is about just doing things. Basically, if you want to go out and do something, go do it. I did write a couple notes down right here to talk about everything. That way I have everything set up in a constructive way so I don't ramble on or anything like I probably am right now. But if I could just find a comfy spot to put my camera, that would be great. The way I did this was I wrote out some questions to ask you guys. Basically, what are you doing right now? What's the thing you want to do? Why do you want to do it? And also, what's the message you're trying to give with the thing you're doing? So my message today to you guys is to just get out there, do whatever it is that you love, and like at least do something with it for the day. Like even an hour's worth of it, hey, as long as you are putting time into that and whatever passion it is, do it. And a few notes that I wrote down just to get you guys in that mindset of, like, you know, going out and doing stuff. The first thing that I said, get out and do what you love. That is something very important for people who are trying to do things as a hobby or as actually a professional thing. Most people don't realize you need to put the time in order to get the skills that you need to do very well and be efficient at your job or whatever it is that you do. Another note, don't worry about the what ifs. Last night before I went to bed at like 2 in the morning and got up at 5 in the morning, so I only got about 3 hours of sleep. Don't worry about the what if. You think about those, that's what's going to hold you back. I did have kind of a thought process like that last night, like what if this happens, what if that happens, and then I just thought to myself, you know what ifs don't matter. The only thing that matters is I get out there and I try. And I did try, and it didn't go well, which is totally fine. But it's always a learning lesson when it comes to these kind of things, so that's always great. You're going to be learning, you're experiencing things, you're getting that time in. that you need. And now this guy's car alarm is going off, trying to break into his car, I guess. I don't know. I think he got locked out of his car, honestly, because from the way it looks like they're just trying to get in the car and not tow it. So let's see what happens. Another note that I've written down is to take chances in life. If there's an opportunity in front of you, I honestly would take it. They really don't know how to get into this guy's car. Another good tip is to believe in yourself. The only person that's really going to get it done is you. And if you're not going to be determined enough to motivate yourself, then it's not going to be a good process. You're not going to enjoy everything that you do. So believing in yourself is the #1 priority always. So don't forget to do that. It's important, very, very, very important that you do that. And it's also about having the right circle of friends. People who are going to motivate you constantly, telling you, hey, like, you didn't shoot today, what are you doing? Like, people like that. You need friends and motivated people that will tell you, hey, did you go film today? Did you shoot today? What did you shoot? What are you doing today? Did you spend at least like an hour on your work? Very important that you do that kind of stuff and have those people around you, because yes, the only person really keeping accountability is yourself, but to have those people help you keep yourself in check is a really good, like, key thing to have in order to get yourself like out there and doing things. Now, typically for me, I am a solo dolo kind of guy. I do have plenty of friends and all that, but I don't have a lot of friends that are into filming and photography as much as I am. So most of the stuff that I'm doing right now is all me just going out and doing it. This right here is a prime example of what I'm talking about today. I went out, I didn't even think about weather or anything. All I had was the idea of getting that time lapse. That's all that mattered to me. I came out here super foggy, didn't bother me at all. I still went and tried and shot it. We're actually gonna have to go and check that out, but I'll go back to that when I get home and edit everything out. That way we can get a whole explanation of the time lapse and how I used it, what did I use, and all that stuff. So the good things, all the good things. And then just one last thing before I end this part of the video. Just don't let life slip you by. There's always things going on in the world. There's always stuff going on. If you're gonna stay at home and not do anything, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. Now, I really shouldn't be talking because I do that all the time. I love staying at home. It's my place, my safe haven, all that. But with this pandemic and everything, I have been very on edge, I would say, just because I want to do things. I want to go out and do stuff. I have these cameras, I have all this equipment, yet we're on somewhat of a lockdown and we can't really go out and do things. So it's hard for me also being having 2 different like health conditions. It's hard to go out and do those things with the risk of catching COVID. But I am just getting restless and everything, so I am taking every precautionary step to go out and do things in order to enjoy my life, even though there is a huge pandemic going on. I am doing the best that I can to stay safe. I stay home constantly, literally go to work, home, and then to my sister's just to see the baby. That's about it. But now it's just getting to a point where I feel that if I'm safe enough, I believe I'll be okay. But that can never be the full like verdict right there. Who knows what could happen? But I need to start building my portfolio, and I need to start getting more pictures and more videos so I can start sending them out to people. So I'm not gonna let this stop me. I'm gonna pick my battles right. Yeah, pick and choose your battles right. Because if you end up trying to pick all the battles, you're gonna just not win every single one. And that's totally fine if you don't, but don't keep losing. Losing's okay because it's a great learning experience, but you need to win sometimes just because you need that good inspiration to get out there and keep going. Alright, this camera's getting really heavy, so we're gonna drive home, we're gonna get the video edited, and then I'm gonna talk about that video because it wasn't that good, but it's okay. Alright, let's go. And we're back. Yeah, so today was kind of a fail in a way, but not at the same time. Note to self, always check the weather before you go out and shoot. It's definitely a big helpful factor when it comes to taking pictures and expecting what the weather should be. So yeah, I was not thinking that. I was just thinking of the shot and the picture that I wanted to take. So definitely we'll take that into consideration next time. The one cool thing that I really enjoyed was just being out there. It was nice and quiet. All you hear is the ocean just hitting the rocks. The really nice thing was it was so quiet that basically you could hear the lines getting tossed out by the fishermen. Now that right there, if I would have had my recorder, I would have got some really good ambient like fishing and ocean noises and stuff, but next time I'll definitely get that. So continuing on with everything that I talked about earlier, basically just be determined, be ecstatic, feel the energy, be able to take the moment and make it your own. Live in that moment. Let it be what it is at that time. I will guarantee that you will have some kind of amazing memory or a picture or a video, something, whatever you do in that moment, do something that will save it and let you see this over and over again to show you the memories that you've made at that spot. So as I said, it wasn't a really good thing. I used my new R6 in order to get the time lapse and everything. I'm just gonna review it right here and now, but as I look through it, I'll have it clipped on here so you'll be able to see what I'm seeing when I play this real quick. So we'll do that. So actually, after checking that, it isn't as bad as I thought it was. Just not what I was looking for. So in there, the very beginning of it, I had to move it around a couple times just to find that angle. So you'll see a little bit of jittering, like sudden movement and stuff. So that, don't worry about it. It's more about the last like 5 seconds that you want to look at. So the last 5 seconds basically is just a stream, time lapse of just the water coming in. And I think this right here is actually good enough to post and to actually make something of it. So we're gonna throw this into an editor. This is just gonna be like a simple Instagram post or something. So you'll see that on my Instagram page, Freemason Photography. Definitely check it out. I'll put a link somewhere, like there, somewhere. You'll see it. You'll see the link there. Overall, you know, one thing you got to remember is to not expect anything when it comes to stuff like this. In my head, I had the idea of, you know, cool sunrise, you know, just going all the way like that, but didn't happen. I had a bunch of fog, but with what I got with this on here, I think we'll be good. Just to like post a quick little, you know, oceanic foggy like time lapse thing. Maybe throw a little eerie music or something. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. But with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that it wasn't as cool as I wanted it to be. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You learned something. Hopefully you got a little bit out of what I was talking about earlier. Whatever it is, I hope you guys have an amazing day. It is Labor Day today. Also, side note, I want to tell you this before I leave. This video right here has been done and edited within, I want to say, 2 hours of after doing everything. So after getting the footage and then coming back home and all that, editing basically only took about 2 hours. So take that into consideration when thinking about time, when you want to work on things. I got up at 5 in the morning to go out, get things shot, come back, do the editing, and I will have this video out by the next day, which will be Tuesday, hopefully. Today is Labor Day, so yeah, Tuesday. With all that said, thank you guys. I appreciate you all. More content on the way. I have a behind the scenes video coming up, and then also on my other channel for GunplaFreebie, I have a new build coming out, so hopefully I'll have that one out soon too. I'm just in the painting process of that, so please check those channels out. GunplaFreebie, Freemason Photography, all that good stuff. I'm also on Facebook too. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Peace.